Hello everyone, my name's Alex and I'm a physiotherapist from Physio Function, and I'm going to be taking this level 3 different strokes exercise class today. So as always, we want you to have a safe and enjoyable class, so it's important for your safety you exercise to the correct level. So level 3 classes are designed for individuals who have reasonably good movement in their affected leg but may have some restricted movement in their affected arm. The class is going to be a combination of sitting and standing exercises. So it's important that you have something to hold on to for the standing exercises. So this could be a kitchen bench, sturdy upright chair or table, and that you have somebody there to supervise you for safety for your standing exercises. Okay, so this is our week 2 of our resistance series. So for this class, you will need some little hand weights. So this could be, I'm using some tins of food today. You could use water bottles, or if you had some little hand weights or wrist weights, you could use those. Alternatively, you don't have to use any weights. You could do this class without any resistance at all and still get a great workout. So that's the options for you there. Now I will try and give various options for you for each exercise, but please make sure that you're exercising. You want something that's challenging but achievable, and make sure above all else that you're keeping yourself safe at all times. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start just by doing a march. Sitting. Lovely. Try and just gradually start, get those arms moving, get those legs moving. See if you can lift those knees a little bit higher. Lovely. That's nice, guys. Keep it going. Just gradually warming ourselves up. Getting that blood moving around our body. And make sure that you have a drink nearby as well, so that you can take drinks regularly throughout the class. With the classes, we'll be starting with a warm-up today. We'll be then going into a circuit of exercises. So these will be focused on our lower body with a bit of cardiovascular work. We're going to do the heel taps now. Tapping those heels in front, like picking that leg up and tapping that heel down if you can. Really try and exaggerate it on your affected side. Heel down. Lovely. With the main circuit, so we'll be going for a minute on each exercise. If you do need to take a pause or a rest at any time, if you're watching this on catch up, then you can just pause the video and come back to it when you feel ready. Alternatively, just take your time and then just join back in whenever you're able to. Lovely, keep those heels tapping. Bad. Let's do some steps to the side now. You can always add some crossbody punches as well if you want to. With both hands. Alternatively, one hand, or change sides. That's it. Just trying to reach that affected arm as much as you can. If your movement's restricted, think about just moving from the shoulder. Lovely. Should be starting to warm up a bit now. Good. There, keep it going. Let's see if we can reach up a bit. There. So remember, you can reach arms together, or you could just alternatively move from the shoulder on your affected side. And then can we go down? Let's go low. A good test of your coordination skills. Well done, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Should be feeling a little bit warmer now. So with your right leg, let's bring the leg out in front and let's try and make some circles with our ankle. Okay, if you have restricted movement on your affected side, I just want you to think about moving it as much as you can. Okay, and we're going to change direction. Sit nice and tall. Good. And we're going to change legs. Straighten out that left leg, stay nice and tall. Circles with your ankle. Lovely. We could do some wrist circles as well while we're here. Let's change direction. Good coordination again. Lovely. You can hold your wrists in front. Oh, that is getting my coordination going. And relax there. Lovely. Let's roll our arms backwards. So nice big shoulder rolls. Nice. And let's go forward. Really get nice big movements from those shoulders. Good. Now I want you to have your arms in front of you if you can. Now if it's a bit tricky, you can have your hands on your lap. We're going to open up with our right arm. We're going to open up around to the side, following with your head. So you get a nice bit of a trunk rotation here. Back to the middle, and then to the other side. Back to the middle. Right, middle, left. Back to the middle. Open to the right. Back to the middle. Open to the left. Back to the middle. Lovely. So remember, on your affected side, if you struggle with your arm movement, lead with the shoulder and think about turning from your body back to the middle. Good. Right. Back to the middle. Left. Back to the middle. One more each way. Right. Middle. Left. Middle. Lovely. Okay. Let's put our right leg out straight and our left leg bent. Okay? Arms down by your side and you're sitting towards the front of your chair. We're going to sweep down to the floor, keeping our back straight, and up. A bit like a reverse train movement, I guess. So down and up. You should feel a slight stretch in the back of that straight leg. So if I was coming from the side, a bit like this. So you have one leg straight, one leg bent. We'd be going down and up. Down and up. So it's that downward sweep and up. Feeling a stretch down the back of that hamstring. Good. And up. Lovely. Do one more here. Good. And we're going to change legs. Down and up. Good. That's it. So down and up. Important thing here is we're keeping a flat back. So a nice straight spine. Heads up. And it's a little down and up movement. Feeling a little bit of stretch in those hamstrings, trying to get those legs warm. Two more. Last one. Fantastic. Okay, get yourselves a drink. So we're going to come into our circuit now, so you should be feeling nice and warm. So our circuit, it's going to be mostly in standing. I will try and give you some seated options for some of the exercises as well, but please remember, work at your own pace. So we're going to do a minute on each station. And we're going to aim to we'll do it at least twice, maybe 3 times, depending on how long we have. But the good thing with these videos is that you can always rewind and do the exercises, the circuit more times if you have more time available to you. That can be a really nice way of increasing how much exercise you do at a time, is just sort of pausing, going back to the side of the circuit and maybe trying to do another round. So last week as well, I gave you the challenge of picking a challenge task. So I want you each week maybe to revisit that challenge task, see how it's feeling. You could write down, rate it out of 10, and then keep on sort of reassessing that as you go down, as you go on through the exercises. Again, another challenge this week is to try and do another 2 classes. So a really nice thing to do would be to do last week's class in addition to today, because then you'll get your upper body and your lower body, and then pick another class or repeat one of them again to do with your 3rd class. Okay, so the first exercise we're doing, you can either hold 1 hand weight between your hands, or you can hold 2 hand weights, or alternatively, you don't have to hold any. We're going to do some sit to stands. So we are standing up, holding the weights close to our chest, and sitting down. Okay? Now, if this is really challenging for you, and you need your hands, firstly, the first thing to do would be have a look at how high your chair is. Okay? If your chair is too low, that can make it a lot harder to get up. So try and pick a height where you can, if you're able to, can stand without using your hands. If you really need to use your arms, so what you could do is you could push up holding one weight in the other hand, if that's available to you. Alternatively, you just do sit to stands. So it's an idea of a way you can progress the exercise as well. So as you get stronger at it, you can add some resistance. So there's lots of different options. So either normal sit to stand using your hands or no hands, or if you're able to, you can hold the weight, either 1 weight or 2 hands together in front here. Okay? So we're going to go for 1 minute. Let me get my stopwatch ready. Ready, set, off we go. So you're pushing up, standing tall, squeezing your bottom, and down. Okay, so again, you can have hands together and down. Now really think about getting your weight over your feet, pushing up equally. So make sure that your affected leg is joining in and doing as much as it can. We're aiming for equal work, left to right. Lovely, everyone. Forward and up. That's it. So you're moving. I want you to try and pick a nice, consistent pace if you can, while you're constantly trying to move. And I want you to try controlling your sit. So we're controlling it. See if you can count to 3 on the way down. Up. 1, 2, 3. Good. Up. Lovely. 1, 2, 3. And stop there. Okay. The next exercise we're going to do is a lunge. Now, so the first option is we're going to make our way into standing. You're going to have one support on one side, and in the other side, if possible, you can hold your hand weight, okay? The other option here is if you have wrist weights, is you can have them on, because then you can have your support, but then also have the wrist weight also. So we're going to stand with 1 leg in front and 1 leg behind, holding the weight in your opposite hand. We're going to do your little lunges. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. You're bending both your knees. So I'll show you for demonstration here. You can have the support in front. Okay. We're trying to lower the back knee down towards the floor and then back up again. So rather than coming forward, I want you to think about back knee bending down. Doesn't have to be a big movement, but the important thing is we're not going forward on that front knee, because that can cause a bit too much pressure. We are back leg down. Okay? Now, if that's a bit tricky for you, you could bring your feet closer together. So you could do a little split stance squat. So 1 foot closer, and you're doing a little squat here with 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. Okay, so that's option 2. Option 3 would be to do a sit to stand with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Again, you could hold your hand weight, or if this is quite a challenge already for you, then you can pop the hand weight down and either with hands or without, standing up, sitting down with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. So that would look like this. Okay. Okay. So for this one, I want you to focus on, if you're doing sit to stands, I want you to focus on your effective leg. So I want you to have your effective leg back and your stronger leg forward if you're doing the sit to stands. If you're doing the standing options, we're going to swap each round, okay? But we're going to start on your effective leg first. So pick your option. So if you're doing lunges with me or split stance squats, make your way to standing. If you wanted to, you can hold on to your hand weight in one arm. Okay, so we're going to start with your effective leg forward. Okay, and then you're going to hold the weight in your unaffected hands. Okay, if that's not possible for you, you could just hold the bench in front. Off we go. Down and up. Good. So this one's with effective leg forward. You're really trying to keep that knee in line with your toes at the front. And try not to let it drop inwards. Think about it being in line with your second toe so that you can see your big toe when you bend down. Lovely. Keeping that chest nice and tall. Really nice. Lovely, everybody. Good. Good. Down and up. Sit. 5 seconds left. Keep strong. One more. Lovely. Okay. So remembering which leg you did this time, next time we're going to put your unaffected leg forwards on the second round. So the next exercise we're going to do is a put down, pick up, put down. So what I want you to do, first option, is you're going to hold the weight in your hand, okay? I want you to think about sticking your bottom back and reaching down as if you were going to put the weight onto the floor and then stand back up, okay? A good option, what you could do, is put the chair in front of you, okay? So if you're standing next to squat, have your chair in front. I'm just going to stand here so I can show you for the camera. So feet hip width apart, holding the weight in one of your hands. We're going to reach down to put it on the chair and pick back up. So I want that chair to be pretty close to your knees, okay? What I don't want is you leaning too far forward. So I want the chair nice and close to your knees, holding your support on one side if needed, okay? We're then reaching down to touch the chair. Now notice I'm keeping my back nice and straight and I'm sticking my bottom backwards and then we're standing back up. So we're going down and back up. We're then going to swap hands halfway and repeat on the other side, okay? So it's just a really nice way of learning that hip hinge, which allows you to reach out and put things down and pick things up off the floor. Now, obviously, how high the chair is makes it easier or harder. So higher would be easier, but I would recommend starting there if this is a difficult movement for you. And then as you get better, you could work towards going further down towards the floor or having a footstool there that you could use. But the main thing is that you're sticking your bottom back and you're keeping your back straight. Notice I'm not letting my knees come forward, okay? If you do have any back pain, make sure that you're not pushing into this. Think about really drawing your tummy in and just move within what limits are there and available to you, okay? This could just be a little movement here, all right? So work within your limits. The other option, if you're wanting to have a seated option, is you can hold the cans in both hands, and we're doing the same thing. We're going down towards the floor and back up. Down towards the floor and back up. Still keeping that back nice and straight. Okay, from the side, same thing. Down and up. We're just moving from the hips. Okay, so there are your three options. So the next round will go a bit quicker because I won't be talking so much. So I want you to pick your option. So if you'll let me, you can have the chair in front. So I can put it here to show you. So chair in front here. Okay. Have it facing you. So I would have it like this if I was you. Okay, but I'm not going to for the camera. Holding the weight in one hand, other hand holding the supporting surface. We're going to touch down, bottom back, and up. Bottom back, back straight, and up. I'd imagine you're trying to bring your bottom to the wall behind you. A nice thing sometimes is someone can make a little target for you to tap your bottom back towards. We're keeping that can or that hand weight nice and close to your thighs. Okay? So I would prefer it to be close to your body rather than right ahead there, because that's just going to put extra pressure on your back. Okay, we're going to change hands. So you can hold onto the chair with the other hand if you want to, or onto the support on the other side. Off we go. Down and up. Lovely. Down and up. Good. Down and up. Very nice, guys. Nice and controlled here. And up. Lovely. Keep that back straight and really draw those tummy muscles in. Do one more here. And up. Fantastic. Okay, the last one we're going to do is some marching. So we can march on the spot, holding your support as needed, or alternatively, you can march in your chair. So we're going to go for 1 minute, then we're going to do this circuit again with a bit less of me talking. Off we go. So a really nice thing, because we'll be doing this circuit twice, is after we finish this second round, you could rewind the video and do one more round. Lovely, everybody. You're halfway. Get those legs moving. And then we're going back into our sit to stands. So remember the options. You're either holding your weights, no weights, no hands, or if you need to, you're using your hands. And the aim is to progress as you do these classes more regularly. Lovely. Stop there. Okay, make your way into sitting. Okay, so again, hands here holding your weights in front, or alternatively, no weights, using your hands. You can use one hand or both hands if you need, okay? So we're going to go for 1 minute. So if you need a bit more time to get ready, then please just press pause. Okay, ready? Off we go. So we're standing up. Slow down. 1, 2, 3. Good. And power up. Both legs. 1, 2, 3. Down. Power up. Slow down. 1, 2, 3. Power up. Slow down. 1, 2, 3. Good. Power up. Slow down. 1, 2, 3. Power up. Good. Slow down. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Power up. Slow down. 1, 2, 3. One more. Power up. Slow down. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Okay. We are going to go into standing for our lunges. So this time we're doing unaffected leg forwards. Okay. If you are doing your sit to stands, I want you to still work on your affected leg back. Okay. So if you're doing your asymmetric sit to stands, affected leg back, unaffected leg forward. If you are standing and you're doing your lunges again, I want you to put your hand weight, if you can hold it, try holding it in your affected arm if you have the grip. Alternatively, you could keep it on the, if you have no grip on, if you're unable to grip on your affected side, you could just hold it on your unaffected side again, or alternatively, just hold onto the bench if you need to for support. Okay? Off we go. So remember, we are lunging. Or, if that's a bit tricky, you're doing your squat with your affected leg back and your unaffected leg forward. Okay? Remember lowering that back leg down towards the floor. Now you don't have to get to the floor, but think about aiming it down that way. Back heel can be lifted, chest up. You're focusing on a point in front of you, really trying to keep that chest up and remember that good posture. Lovely, everyone. Nearly there. One more here. And relax. Fabulous. Okay, we are coming back into our put down on the chair. So you are holding onto your support, okay? Lowering down to touch onto the chair and back. Or alternatively, if that's really easy for you, you can lower down in front there, holding onto support if needed. Okay, if you don't need a support, then you could hold it in both hands and try working here down your thighs or onto the chair. Okay, but please make sure you're being safe and holding onto something if you need to for balance. Other option is the seated option here with your weight, keeping your chest up, touching them down towards the floor. Okay, your option. Okay, I'm going to go this way so you can see, but please hold on to the support. You could, even if you wanted to, you could hold on to the chair in front of you. So just try and keep your feet nice and close to that chair. Okay, off we go. Touching down, back up. Now if you're using one arm at a time, I will tell you when we're halfway, and then we can change arms. Touching down, bottom back. So bottom back, that's the main thing here. I want you to think about bottom back and up, squeezy bottom. Okay, we're going to change hands if possible. Bottom back and up, squeeze your bottom. Bottom back, then squeeze it to bring yourself back up. Bottom back, squeeze it to bring yourself back up. Lovely. Bottom back, squeeze to bring back up. Do one more. Bottom back, squeeze it to bring yourself back up. Fantastic. Last thing is marching. Holding onto your support or sitting. Okay, get yourself ready. And we're going to be marching. Lovely, guys. Get those legs moving. This is your last bit. If you're rewinding the video for another circuit, it's not quite your last bit. Let's spin his arms, marching with legs. Lovely, everybody. Awesome, you're nearly there, 20 seconds. Lovely. Last push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Get yourselves a drink. Fantastic work, everyone. Okay. We're going to come into a quick cool down now. So if you need some more time, then please press pause on the video and start that when you're ready. Okay? If you're ready with me, we're going to be in standing, holding onto your support, and we're going to bring your right leg back, your left leg forward. You guys can see my feet a bit better. Feet facing forwards and both heels on the floor. Lunge forward. So this time I want you to bend your front leg, keep your back leg straight until you feel a stretch in your calf muscle. Hold that there. Take some nice big breaths. Really nice. Lovely, guys. Okay. This time I want you to step it in a bit closer and we're going to bend both the legs. Sit back into that back heel. You should feel a stretch a little bit closer to the back of your ankle. Nice big breath. Good. Okay, we're going to have left leg back, right leg forward. Same on the opposite side. Bend that front knee, keep the back leg straight, keep your chest up. Have me. Hold that there. Good. And then we're going to bring that foot in a bit closer. We're going to bend both the knees and sit back into that back foot. You should feel the stretch a bit closer to your ankle. Now bear in mind, if you've got an AFO on your ankle, this will be quite tricky. You might need to just loosen the top of it. Especially if it's quite a restrictive one. And relax there. Okay, we're going to come back down to sitting. I'm going to go this way just so I show you, but I want you to sit straight on in your chair. Okay, you're going to bring one leg out straight. It's a bit like we did in the warm-up, the other knee bent. Put your hands on the bent knee, sit tall and hinge forward from your waist. Keep your back straight. Should feel a stretch down the back of the straight leg. Hold that there. Nice big breath. Good. And then we're going to change legs, opposite leg straight, hands on the bent knee, sit tall, hinge forward. And me. Feel that stretch. If you can, you're going to pull your toes up. Make sure you're keeping that back straight, that chest up. Lovely. Okay, give everything a nice shake. Give yourselves a big clap and a pat on the back. Thank you very much for joining me for this week 2 of our resistance theme of the level 3 classes. So if you have any feedback or comments, please leave them below. And just remember as well that you can also, if there's anything you'd like to see, or if you have any feedbacks or comments but you don't want to comment below, you can send a message to the Different Strokes Charity Facebook page. Please remember there's loads of other videos on the Facebook page and also on Different Strokes UK YouTube channel. So please check them out. Give us a thumbs up if you've done the class and you've enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Have a great week. Take care. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye.